Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Tetramonium RMD is our shop. We are at the beginning of day 13 here in, where are we meanwhile? Episode 4 I think. We had a bit of a struggle the last days. We had some smelly boys which gave us bad reviews. Also money wise we were not doing that great. So eventually, every day it does this when we start a new episode. We put that thing perfectly in the corner, that thing here, and the game doesn't like it. Okay, let's try something else. Has something to do with that door, I think. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put this cash register a bit more over here. Somewhere around here. Can we put this thing in the corner now? Hopefully. Alright. This can stay there. Okay, let's open up. We have everything restocked in the last episode with our final money. We have some extra sitting on the side. We also put up the boxes again because we need to make some extra money. And we put up an extra table. And we are running event number 2, which is the Pauper event. And that means that we have to put up a $50 prize pool for the tournament. But we can also charge them $8. I added 10%, which makes it $8.80 and rounded it up to 9. So we are charging them $9 an hour now, although the nearby shops are apparently charging $8 an hour. So we will see if we get enough players on these tables. As long as we make enough to pay our $50, then it's fine. We have $68 left in our account. Minus 50, I think when we turn this sign, I think we're gonna have to pay the $50 prize pool. That's how it usually goes. You pay in the beginning of the day, I think. Here we go. Let's test it out. This is the first time we run the event where we actually have to put up a prize pool. In the previous episode we set up the tables, we ran them for a day or two, but those were free of charge. We did not have any costs on that. No, it doesn't even charge the $50 yet, which is strange. Normally it does it every time you switch to the new day, but I think we set up the event after we opened the day. Our next goal is probably shop level 18. Then we can get rid of those two small machines there and buy a big one. Although we could potentially keep running with these things. The problem is with those things that you have to refill them from time to time. They are not that great. We put in some boxes, as you can see, 138. It's going to give us some more money. We could buy the licenses for the orange and purple boxes as well. I saw the machine spraying. If I remember correctly, the left one had one which was almost empty, so we probably have to refill that. I see the machine spraying again. Oh, no, not typing, Dave. Cooking. Give me a second. This is fine. Yeah, this one needs a new one. There we go. That's the problem with those machines. I don't know if it actually works. That's why I want that other machine. What I mean by that is these machines have they have a can on this side and a can on this side. So if this machine is empty on this side, I wonder if it still sprays because the other spray can is on this side. So that's why I want to put a machine here which has 4 bottles in it and it just spray there that way. But we can get that at level 18. I was trying to wait for that to save us some money, but we couldn't because we had some bad reviews, which means less shoppers. We also put on 10 extra percent on the play tables. So I will keep an eye on to see if people actually play, otherwise we're gonna have to reduce our price again. For the event number 2, which is the pauper event, that's what we are running now. We have to put up a price pool, but we can also charge them more. Instead of the $7 for the standard event, we can actually ask 8 for it, and I added another 10%. So we're actually charging them $9 an hour now. It doesn't seem to matter, although the nearby shops are asking $8 an hour. Doesn't seem to bother them, the tables are still full. We also already saw a few times, yesterday already, that those white card sleeves, people are always have to think about it. Which kind of suggests that the price on those things is a little bit too high. But as long as they're still buying them, it's fine. So our next goal is shop level 18, I guess. So we can buy that bigger machine. We're going for 17, which means we need 5,500 XP. Yep, always more XP for the next level. The days are catching up with us. In the beginning we had a way higher shop level than we are on the days, but now we're closing in. We'll probably be shop level 20 around day number 20, I think, and then we will have more days needed for to get a level. We could of course open some packs at the end of the day to still try to get at least a level a day. We'll see how much XP we're making. The last couple of days in the last episode we were making, I think, about 3,000–4,000 XP, depend a bit on the day. Day 12 was a pretty good day. I think we made about 3,500 XP, but that's why we are still focusing on the card packs and the card sleeves, because they give you most XP. Not so much money wise, it's not the most profitable products, but we are still focusing on XP, at least till we're level 25. Then we can hire the fastest cashier in the game, who works very fast, and then we can put him here, and then we can just restock during the day, and other than that, opening packs, if we have the money for it, of course. That's always a bit of a problem. At the moment we're still just making enough money so we can restock at the end of the day, but at a certain moment you will come to the point where you only have to restock every 2 days or so. Which means you have another day where you can spend, buy some of these packs and start opening them. But yeah, that brings you to the next problem. Then you're gonna have a lot of bulk, which means we're gonna have to buy a workbench so we can make bulk and actually sell all the crappy things that we don't need in our album. It's a bit double this game in a way. I find you need to make a choice at the moment, and that's a bit of the problem. Do you go for money or for XP? That should be a bit more smoother balanced. But now at this moment, as the game is at this moment in early access, the way it is, the state it is in now, you more or less need to make a decision. Do you want a lot of money, or do you want a lot of XP? Because you can look at your licensing and you can see like, okay, what is the product that I'm making the most money on, and then just fill your whole shop with those. That will of course make you a lot of money. That's like the metagaming that some people are doing. They just have shelves full with their most profitable product, and they are just going for money. But with this shop we sort of decided to go, at least in the beginning, for XP. Preferably till we're level 25 or 30. Those are two big ones. Level 25 will give us the fastest cashier, and it will also unlock the first of the Destiny packs. Which in a way is our second level, right? Our second album. And these are these are the normal ones, and then if we switch to Destiny, we have nothing in that album because we do not have the packs to open. But I'm thinking that we're gonna have a silent day today. We made about 2700 yesterday on day 12, if I remember correctly. In episode number 3. That was recorded already yesterday, I think, so. Sometimes have to rethink like what's happening in the last episode. See, we had a pretty good day yesterday. I'm assuming we're gonna make less money today. It's usually one really good day and one day a little bit less. Well, we're charging a bit more on the table, so we should make some more. We were not making much from the tables, of course. The tables are also a pain in the, you know. They're not making you a lot of money, but you need to put them up because the higher tournaments, the highest is the Hollow Heaven, I think. Then you can charge people quite a lot on the table, then the tables will make you a few thousand a day, eventually. The problem is to get to those highest tournaments, you need players, because you need, you can unlock these tournaments, the higher ones, depending on how many people have played. If I'm not mistaken, you need 5,000 players to get to the highest tournament. Which means you have to have some tables up, otherwise you're never going to get players. This is the first day we are running event number 2. And we need 100 players. We had 56 in the last day, I think, so. So I don't know if we're gonna get it today. Probably not. We'll probably have to do this tournament 2 or 3 days before we actually get access to the next tournament, which will be event number 3. Then we can go, it's the fire event, I think. Yeah, we have these nature elements next. Fire, water, wind, whatever. He's still sneaked in there, that sneaky boy. So that's probably like 2 smelly boys that came in at the same time, and then sometimes one of them can get past. But he was not on the tables or in our shop, so he just walked in, looked a bit, and walked out again. But it seems to be fine, what I'm doing here. Put 10 extra percent on the... Jesus, woman. I'm making good XP though, today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all 8 people at the same time in our shop, so that's also something. That's a bit depending on the products you have, but also how much you have expanded your shop. But at the moment we have enough room to put some extra stuff on the shop, so we don't need to expand immediately. That will actually take a while, I think. We're probably gonna grind some money so we can buy that next door thing, and that's when we're gonna put the play tables. We're gonna make that our play game room or whatever, instead of our storage room. Which will give us more room here to put shelves and things, so we will probably play a bunch of days with this. I'm gonna deal with this last customer. Seeing the shop is closed, it is 9 PM. We haven't closed yet, the open sign is still up, but nobody will come in anymore. The AI sort of knows that the shop is closed. That's why you see him turning around there outside. We actually made more money than yesterday. These two stopped playing. One guy left, the other one is buying half the shop, more or less. That's how it usually goes. Whoever wins the event usually buys quite some stuff. The other guy lost, he does no more money, he usually leaves the building. Now you can wait, just like yesterday, I already explained it. You can wait till these guys decide to stop by themselves, or you can walk up them. Press R on the table, they will leave. And then see, okay, they're not happy with that. As every day we do the same. We close up, we open the phone and we pay the bills. That means that everything is in order. And everybody is happy. Pretty much. And we know what we have to deal with. We had some extra stock sitting in here, so we'll use that first. We'll buy 1 white. Okay. 1 white we need. Let's buy one of the other ones as well. No more items. Box has no more items. No more box items. Alrighty. We need 1 of those. What we got here? The bottom is fine, 2 and 3 is 5. Another 5 is 10, 14. We probably need a box or 3 of purple. Orange, it's sometimes deceiving though. I'm just gonna buy 3 orange as well. Sometimes you think, yeah, that's enough, but then you start refilling the shelves and they're actually less than you think. The same here, every shelf is missing a few, so probably 3 blues as well. Can we pay that? Probably. It's about $1,000, okay. Pretty good. Not great for XP, those boxes though, but yeah, it is what it is. No more items. No more. Oh, shelves has no more space. Okay. Box empty as well. $32. $32. We're final 2 there. Not sure what we're doing here. Box empty. You see, probably still didn't order enough. $32. Box is empty again. Yeah, we did not order enough, pretty sure. Nope, no more bucks. See, those things are deceiving. Purple is the only thing which we ordered enough. So we need one more orange and one more blue. Okay. We should immediately see that we actually have money this time. Everything refilled again. Bam bam bam. Okay. Yeah, pretty decent. About 90 people. We still have 21 dissatisfied, so what? Revenue. Supply cost 3,500. How does, what did we just buy? We did not spend 3,500. I think it's still cost. I think it's still counting whatever we did yesterday. After we closed, we still ordered some stuff. I think it's counting that in as well. Let's go to the next day, day number 14. Check the reviews, because why are people dissatisfied this time? I found we had a lot of dissatisfied customers for some reason. Normally it's about 10-15%, but it was about 25% now. Although our rating went up, so I think there is nothing. Most are 4 and 5 stars, that's normal. You're looking for the 1 and 2 stars, or potentially a 3 star. and see every day you get about 30 reviews, and you want to check those to see if something is up. We don't have any complaints anymore about smelly boys as in the previous episode, where we had 5 or 6 of those because 1 or 2 of these smelly boys sort of sneaked in. That's why we decided to go for that machine. So the question is, we didn't make another level. So the question is, can we get 1300 XP from opening these packs? Probably not. Especially if we get nothing. Yeah, we can of course if we get like 1000 cards. Then we probably will get enough XP of that. Because packs like this, which doesn't have a decent card in it, you're not gonna get much XP of it. 8 XP we're getting from that. We have the auto next card on in the settings. What does that mean? That means that I'm not actually doing anything. I click one time and it will go through all the automatically through the next cards. And it will stop when it gets a card over 10 bucks, then it will stop. We need a few better cards. But we are now slightly at that point where we start opening cards. Although we haven't seen me do that in the first 3 episodes that much. That's a good one. That will probably give us about 60 XP. 46. Not sure how the XP works with the card, but with a pack like this, there is nothing in it, you do not get much XP. It's like 7 or 8. 15 this time, so it depends a bit on what cards are in there, I think. Like here we have a few normal ones, and then 3 with a silver first edition or whatever that is. It's not silver, but it's silver boarding, which sorta... That's sort of how that works. Huh? Okay, not great. Definitely not gonna get 1300 XP from this. I think we got about 400 from the blue box. Click, click, and then the thing will do itself, right? I'm not holding any buttons, I'm just clicking to open it up, and then it will go through the 7 cards. Unless it stops, then you have to click again. But you don't have to hold the button down if you have the auto next card on. Now this should give a bit more XP because there's a $21 card in it. Yeah, 21, exactly. So you get a certain percentage of the card value, I think. Like if there's nothing in it, it's usually 7 or 8 XP. But now it was 19, so that probably means there was a $7 or $8 card in there. I'm not sure how it's calculated. Because earlier we got 40 XP and there was a $50 card in it, so it's not like 1 XP per card. That's not how it works. Some sort of formula for it, probably. A 133. Let's see how much XP we get from this. 70 XP, so it's like half of it? Something like that, I think. 133, half of it is 67, and then a few XP for the other cards, probably. Something like that. That's that same card, though. Exactly the same. Which means we have this now in duplicate, and we could potentially sell this $130 card. That's a gold. The other one was a gold art, I think. I haven't figured out these cards exactly yet, but we'll have a look in the card market in a second to see how you can actually distinguish these cards. Like, this is a normal card, but with a golden boarding. But it's not a gold card. It's that the gold card was the other one. Oh, still one in there. Pick it up, open it up. Like, this is the silver boarding, but it's not silver line. It's not a silver boarding yet. Let's see if we have... Oh my god. I increased my sensitivity yesterday because it was better on the cash register, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, I think. So yeah, we have the speed on maximum to open packs, and we have the auto next on. Then you don't have to hold down the button to open all 7 cards. You just click in the beginning of the pack and it will open all 7. Unless there is something in where it stops, then you have to click again. But let's see. The market, and you go on cards. Because here you can see like what's going on. So yeah, you have the basic, which is nothing on the boarding. Then you have this white line one. Those are first editions. And then you have the silver edition, which has a full silver boarding and a full gold one. And then you have the EX, which is that. Oh, the EX has a golden stripe on it. Okay, so the white stripe is, or the silver stripe is first edition. The golden stripe is EX. Then you have full silver boarding and the full golden boarding. Those are the silver and the gold editions, okay. Then you have a full art, which is complete art picture. And then you have the foils, which are the ones which are sort of have some reflection going over it. And then it's the same, I'm guessing. Yeah, normal one, white line, silver boarding, gold line, and then a full art. That's of course the ones you're looking for. Like in the piggies, 1400 euros, that card. And the same goes for every of the other. Like, what do we get now? I think we got this one here. Nope. No, we got the foil one actually. Yeah, this one we got. The golden foil. That's the one we got 2 times in that purple pack, I think. So that's 133. But you have so what you're looking for is the gold line with the reflection and the full art with the reflection. Those are like the top cards within this series, right? Not of course. The top cards are in the Ghost, of course. That's where the top cards are. But those, I don't even know. Yeah, you can get them from a base pack, but I believe the chance is 1 out of 20,000. And from the Destinies, the chance is 1 out of 10,000. So we have twice a bigger chance of getting a ghost from the destinies. That's another reason we are aiming for the destinies. So, we opened some packs, but we're still not level 17. We probably need to open another box, but that's fine. We actually have some money to spend this time. On the other hand, we can also decide to buy these boxes. That's also not a bad idea, actually. Let's do that. Let's buy the orange ones. That's 500 bucks for the license. We have 1100 to spend. They're 83, so we can buy 5. That's 400 bucks. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. We can order them. Now, of course, we need a shelf, which we do not have anymore. That's our card table. 500 bucks left. That's the most we have gotten so far, I think, at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, I should say. There we go. And if my calculations are correct, we should have 2 boxes open. Left to open, I should say. We'll open those, which is about 16 packs. If I calculated it correctly, we should have 2 open. There we go. These are 8 packs. Obviously we're doing this to get some decent cards, but also to get extra XP, because we're gonna have to start doing this now. This is something you can do somewhere between day 15, between level 15 and level 20 you could do this. Higher levels, you're gonna have to open way too many packs to get a level a day, but we need a few of those. They give some extra XP. 62, yeah, you see, it makes no sense. Earlier we found a 50 bucks card and we got 40 XP. Now we get a 40 bucks card and we get 60 XP, so it is, I'm not sure how the formula works, but it gives us extra XP, that's what counts. We have one more. It's gonna be close, I think. If we have a few good ones, it might be close to get an extra level before we open the shop. At the same time, we're also starting, this is a silver foil, by the looks of it. It has a reflection going over it, so yeah, it's a silver foil. Also not great for a foil card. 35. But then again, that's sort of what you're looking for. You want to get some $20 and $30 duplicates. So yeah, you have to pull them twice out of the packs. 11. This is a silver foil, right? Yeah. No, it's not a silver foil. It was a first edition foil. Silver line is a first edition, right? This is a gold foil though. 118 bucks. Does that bring us over the edge? No. Yep, it did. That card put us on level 17. This is a what's this again? The gold line. Was that the EX? I think so. That was the EX, I think. The gold line is better than the gold boarding. That's what we just noticed, right? Earlier when we were looking at the cards. Okay. But now, of course, it was kind of okay to get a higher level. And we still have 500 bucks left. But now we need 6,000 XP. The previous level was 5,500, so you get the idea, always more XP. Let's have a look. So, page, destiny, that's for later. We filter on the price. Let's have a look. 13, 15, 18, 21, 25, 25, 34, 40. We have a full art here, which is 57. And then we have two gold foils. 118 and 133, and of the 133 we actually have double. So if we put on the duplicates, then you can see we actually have a $133 card. That is obviously, it's a double, something we can sell. But then the next one is 7. So we're gonna keep that 133 till we have about 10 or so of those, which are 20, 30, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that. And then we'll bring up the table and actually sell the cards. Once the table is empty, we will box up the table again and get it out of our shop. So yeah, we're starting to collect cards now as well, obviously. That's sort of how the days are gonna go from now on. We sell, we set some prices, which I almost forgot. So what are we buying these things for? We are buying them for 20 bucks. So we try to sell them around 41 if possible. We can even sell them at 42. Which means we are buying them in for 20 and we make 21 profit, which means if one of these boxes sells, it will give you enough money to restock it, plus you have 20 bucks left. That's sort of how it comes down to. Other than that, all good. Now I want to see if we open up what it's gonna do. Or did it already charge us? Normally if you switch the open sign, it charges you for the tournament, but it's not doing that today anymore. So I'm thinking it's like when you press next day, that's when it's gonna charge you for the tournament, I think. Somewhere or another you're gonna have to pay that prize pool, which is 50 bucks a day we are paying for that tournament. Let me check that to be sure we are running that event, right? Yeah, we are running that event. We need to, it costs us 50 bucks a day. Which normally charged when you, I thought when you switch that sign, but apparently not. So it's probably charged when you press next day. So we already paid it, probably. What's going on, mister? He bought our new boxes. They are decent for money wise, but not XP wise. Like, let's see, he bought 2 boxes, right? It's 30 XP. So one of those boxes gives you like 15 XP or whatever. That's like 6 of these packs. Will already give you a double of that. 27 XP. The guy with the 2 boxes. Let's look at this guy with the packs. 99 XP. So if you're wondering what is making your XP level up, it's the packs, not the boxes. But the boxes will give you the money, so. In my previous shop, where I was running the, when we started the episode, I showed you my 60-day shop. I sort of was selling whatever was possible. And I did it the other way around. I had like 1 of those, and then 2 double boxes. You would make more money that way, so you could expand the shop and put more. That's why we have a wider shop there and way more products and licensing, because we made way more bucks in that. But this time we're aiming for, oh my god, like this guy here. What is this? 200, 250 XP? Well, maybe not. Yeah, something like that. 285. These are the guys that we need. That means that we don't have to open that many packs today to get to the XP. It's not even 11 AM and we already have 1000 XP. These women with their like 1-2 packs and then always with a big bill, right? They're costing you time. You need a lot of change in your till, you have to click on everything. Yeah, it's weird how that works, the play guys. Whatever you have the license for, that they sort of have on their table. Like we do have the license for these deck boxes. Although we are not selling them at the moment, but we do have the license. But they also don't give any XP, that's why we are not selling them. We're sticking to this plan here to sell as many packs as possible, because they give you good XP. Well, we need a few of those from the beginning there, which come up here on the counter with like 20 packs instead of 2. Because otherwise we're gonna have to open a lot of packs at the end of the day. We're trying to make a level a day, at least till we are chop level 25, but it's gonna be hard though. Because every day you need 500 XP more, so... Which means we're gonna have to open packs, which means we need more money to buy those packs. But yeah, these guys here, they're not playing for that long. Paid us 20 bucks there. That's also something we have to look at the end of the day. We probably have 100 players by now on the tables, which means we could potentially set up the new event. I think we need it too expensive to play. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're charging 10% more than what we should. That's okay. Some people will not bother with the price and they will actually... it's only these nerds. See, these guys don't care. It was only the guy with the hoodie that was complaining about the price. But that's okay. He can walk a mile around the corner where they are charging only 8 bucks to play instead of 7 or 9 as we are doing. But it influences the price of your cards, and our price could already go up yesterday. Now it could also go down though. If there are not enough players, I think your price of the cards go down on the market, which means you have to adjust your price the next day. But as long as your tables are full, I think you can keep your price or it will even go up. We're charging $9 for the purple ones and they are saying not a bad price really, so it's very possible that we're asking a decent price or even a bit under the price. If you see them say something like, whoa, I need to get one of those, that means you're probably underpriced. You want to increase your prices then. So yeah, this seems to be a decent, okay strategy for now. Double shelves with packs and then some money makers on the side with the boxes, but not double, because otherwise people are going to buy too many boxes and then we don't have enough XP. We sort of learned from our 60 day where we did it the other way around. We had single shelves there, or single racks with... is that how they even say that in English? Racks? We call it a rack here in... those things here, we call that a rack, and these are a cabinet, but don't know if those are the actual words in English, but what's it even called in the thing here? Oh yeah, metal rack. Yeah, fine. Using the right terminology. Although English is only our what, third language, I'm guessing. Unless you separate Flemish and Dutch as two languages, then it's we speak Flemish, but officially that is Dutch, right? It's Belgian Dutch. But some people consider it two languages, so yeah. In that case we speak more languages. Flemish, Dutch, French, English, then English is our fourth language. Sorry guys, I can only put the lights on when we have made 3,000 bucks. Otherwise we can't pay the bills. I don't know if that actually does something. If you don't put on the lights, will people not come in? I don't think so. Just makes it a bit harder to see in your till or something. There we go. Before they start crying, it's a bit dark in the shop. That could be a thing maybe. That they give you a bad review because they couldn't see in the shelves or something. Should test it out. Normally I put the lights on around 5 PM, but you can put the lights on in the morning as well if you want, but of course that's gonna increase your electricity bill. Strategy seems to work though. We're making every day a bit more money. I think in the last episode we made 2,700, and today we started with day 13, we made about 3,000, and now we have 3,300 already, so we're making more money every day. So our strategy seems to work for now. XP wise, I'm not so sure anymore now. We have about 3,200. Which means we need 2,800 more to get an extra level today. That's not gonna happen. I think we're slightly... either we're gonna have to open a lot of cards to keep that up, or we are slightly on the point where we have to run 2 days to get a XP level. But yeah, that's our next investment. We need to pay 1,000 bucks for the bigger machine there. Yeah, you're not gonna get another table. Although you stand, even if you stand there with 10 people, you're not gonna get another table. Unless I can charge more. You need to make sure you have enough shoppers as well, so don't put on too many tables in your shop, because they are not making you that much money compared to people buying. Four people on the table and 4 or 5 people doing shops, that's fine. But if you put an extra table, you're gonna have 6 people on the table and only 3 or 4 shopping. That's not good enough. Because you make more money from the shoppers than from the tables. We need a few big buyers. And we might actually make 4,000 today. Fee is too high, yeah. I don't care, mate. Go play somewhere else. I'm not gonna bring my fee down because then we have more people standing around the tables. It's actually working out pretty good. Seeing the fee is a bit too high, you have less people playing, which means you have from time to time an empty spot so new people can play. Those who do not care for the money. I think we're gonna make 4,000 today. If those two will buy some stuff, we might just make it. $6, man. Do you have $6? For sure you will have $6. 61. There we go. A $4,000 day and about 4,000 XP as well. That's not that bad actually. Close up. Pay the bills. That's sort of the procedure we are going by. Now we're gonna have to restock a bit. Okay, quite a bit by the looks of it. 1 white and 2 orange. Let's start with that. 1 white, 2 orange, and 1 of those. Okay, that's our white one. What do you mean? Oh, wrong box. I thought, why is it not refilling? 2020, 20. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is fine actually. 4 of each we're gonna do. I'm not gonna buy extra shelves or whatever. These are quite expensive. Question is, do we have enough for the purple license? Probably not. Oh, I didn't order them yet. Well, let's just order them. I don't think it makes much of a difference. It will count the fee on whatever you have. The delivery fee will be higher. Whether you order it at once or separate, I don't think it makes much of a difference. We might be out of that product though. With only 1 shelf, that's the problem. Which results in bad reviews. If one of your shelves is empty and somebody comes in, then you're gonna get like one of these reviews where they're claiming that they drove 50 miles to get here and the product is not there. That's something they should change, you know. You should have like that customer come up to you and then ask for it or something so that you can quickly order it and give it to them. As it would be in real life, you know. It's not because the shelf is empty that they don't have it in stock anymore or something, you know. That's good enough, I guess. I will open this one. Well, we need to open quite a lot if we want to get another level now. We need 2000 XP if there's no decent card in the pack, we're getting like 10 XP. If there's a decent in, we can get like 50, 60 XP, but even on 50 XP you need to have 40 of those to get 2000 XP. I like one of those. Silver foil. That's probably gonna give us 30 or so. 60. Yeah, see, it makes it depends on the I think on the rarity of the card. With a $20 card and we get 60 XP for it, that's like triple. But some of the others you only get like half of the XP, so I'm not so sure how it works. Something like that. It has something to do with the rarity of the card, I think. Now we have 3,000 bucks left. We can of course restock everything. Probably not a bad idea. We still have a lot of 32s here though. So we're just gonna on the eye order some things. I'm gonna make it 3 oranges because they are deceiving, these things. And probably 3 blues as well. It's probably 4 or 5 because they're really deceiving. $2,500. Can it be? Oh, look at that. Like, it looks like nothing can go on the shelf. Already see now we're not ordered enough. But it will be okay. Well, actually not, because you also want to open some packs. Purple, we're pretty good. Do we still have a purple? 32. 31. I don't think we have another purple. Oh, we do. Okay, so it's blue and orange we were short. Oh, purple as well. It's not enough. 17 and 9 is 26. And 1 is 27. Yeah. So, we're gonna... you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna order 2 of each. See, we still have money. That's another 500. Might have to keep some stock and then open a little bit. The rest is all full. So we can open those and then keep some stock maybe. Yep. Not a bad idea. Because we ordered 1 more of each, right? Because we had the money. Not that it matters, because if you have 2 shelves, it doesn't sell out during the day. Now, this is something we cannot say about this though. Which brings us to the next question. What was the purple license? I think 1200 or so. It was 1200. 1200 plus another shell, which is 1350, and then we need to buy them. It's gonna be sharp. They're 150, yeah. That was too early. Because we don't have a shelf anymore. So we need to buy that as well. And then we need to buy them. We were doing okay, but I made a mistake. Should have not ordered these extra boxes. They could have paid for these boxes. Now we cannot order enough of these. That's a problem. Because they're 150. We can only buy 2 or 3. 3 maybe? That would be already something. Yeah. Okay. We can at least sell them. They will probably immediately sell out if they're wanted. We only have 2 shelves though, instead of 3. And now we need to start saving some money. Because we need to buy that bigger machine, which is going to cost us 1500, but we will get 500 back from these. So it's going to cost us 1000. And then, yes, we have more opening packs. We're going to have a lot of bulk. We need to buy a workbench so we can actually bulk up that and sell that. But yeah, these of course are going, what, 62.5, but we'll make it 62. We'll give him that. That's not a good idea, because now we actually are paying them. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. But as you can see, these are not great, huh? We are buying them in for 37.5. That's what we are paying for them. That's the unit price we are paying for them. And we're selling them for 62, so it's not, this is already not double anymore. So this is not that great. This is pretty good. Average cost 20 bucks. So we are buying them for 20 and we're making 21 bucks of them. So these are actually pretty good. 15, sure. Blue and orange are pretty okay. Purple are not that interesting for us. And we have the same here. 462, we are making a little bit profit. A little bit less profit than a double, right? You're looking for a double so that you can, at the end of the day, let's say if this whole thing sells, that you can buy them again, fill it up again, and have an extra box. And that's what the, this is fine. 235, we're buying them in, we're making 265, which means that gives us an extra box and an extra 30 cents on top of it. So that's good. 167, 224, they are even better. Because they are more, they're making us more profit than we are buying them. So purple is not great. The packs is sorta kif, but the boxes are worst of all. So that is definitely not 2021, 15. So these are actually the best. The orange boxes and the blue packs are actually the best money making wise that we have in the shop. So you could potentially say, like, throw everything else out, put that thing full of blue packs and put this thing full of orange boxes, because those are the ones that are making you the most money. We'll open some packs for XP. $64 art card. 28 what is that? Silver foil? Yeah, I think it's a silver foil. It's hard to see, but there is a little reflection coming over it, so it is a foil. Yeah, if it's just a plain one like the one next to it, that's like a plain silver one, and then this one is a some sort of shiny glimpse going over it, then it's a foil. Starting to learn these cards over time. And we're obviously looking for the full art foils and the gold foils. Those are the ones that are the most money from the normal cards. Destiny is the same. They have a white background in the middle of the card, but the boarding is the same system. But we could also find a ghost in here, you never know. One chance of 20,000. Those boxes that we bought here, let's see, no, that's not going to give us enough. We need 1400 XP for the next level. Even if we open the ones we ordered extra, it's not going to give us enough. Unless we open a $100 card after another, then maybe. Which is never going to happen. That's a gold foil, 135. So yeah, in this series, from this figurine, there's only one better card, which is the full art foil. That will be the one which is about 1,000 or so. And then of course the ghost, but that is, yeah, the ghost is always the best card of the series. Also not that many new anymore. Which is also good for us. Like this is a full pack of doubles, because it doesn't say new anywhere, so these are all doubles. But they're also worth nothing, because 7 cards, $7. These are $1 or less. So that was not a great pack. So you want to see a lot of new ones. And then if you draw them tomorrow, then they will be duplicates. Then you can sell them. So these are bulk, these are 7 bulk. 7 bulk again, all duplicates already. It's just kind of strange, we haven't opened that many oranges yet. Here we have 3 new ones, which means if we draw them again, then we become duplicate, we can sell them. But we need a bunch of better cards before I bring that card table into the mix. We have it, it's somewhere in the corner there. So yeah, now we're going to concentrate on that's a common gold one. So you're looking for gold, full art, or EX, okay, and then for the foils you're looking for gold and full art. Those will be the ting-tings. There we go. That is a EX. That's the one with the gold boarding, I think, if I remember correctly. The gold line, that is. Silver line is the first edition, gold line is an EX. That's an that's a first edition, but it is a foil though. That's an EX again. Gold line, gold boarding, or full art are the 3 best cards basically. From whatever series. Then the series depends on the figurine on it. Now it makes sense that we are opening purples, so we're gonna get some better cards from time to time. These are also like this is a loss for us. We are selling them on $9, so we're probably buying them in for about well, we were not making that much money on it. So I think we're buying them in for, what was it, 472? That's why what we buy the pack for, so that's what we need to make out of it. So this is barely profit, 543. And the only thing you're gonna make profit is if it's double. Not great. We're almost there though. We're almost there to close down the day. That's when we get the real verdict. That's a silver foil, 37. And a bunch of new cards, that's pretty good. Means if we can draw them again, we can actually sell it for 40, 50 probably then, plus 10%. That's an EX again. That's pretty much nothing. That's an EX again. And we got a silver as well. Silver common though, which is new, but that's fine. Means if we draw it again, it probably will make us a bit of money. That's sort of how it works, right? You want to see new cards, and then if you draw them again, you want to hope that they are more than 15 bucks, then you can actually sell them. So the question is what we're gonna do as our next goal. Coming close though to the XP wise. Well, close. Close on the bar, but it's still 700 XP though. What do we have left? 61 bars. I'm wondering when it is charging. That's a, what is that? A silver foil. Right? Yeah. No, it's not a silver foil, it's a first edition foil. That's what it was. White line is first edition. Yeah, okay. Got it. 5,400 XP of the 6,000. So yeah, if we do open these, we probably will get a level 18. But it doesn't matter that much. We have opened a bunch of cards though. Total value 2,200 bucks, 318 cards. So we found about what, 58 news? I think we were on 260, right? It's not counting the doubles, this is just 318 unique cards. Plus a bunch of doubles. It never tells you how many cards you actually have. I don't think you can actually see that either. Even if we filter on amount, it will still say 318, I think. Yeah. But yeah, look at these idiots here. 12 cents, we have 23 of them. 22 of these. And if we go to duplicates, it's not that great. Oh, it went up a bit, it went up. Earlier we were at that $7 card in second position, now we already have a 25 and a 133 double. So, before we bring up the card table, we need to have 10 of these, right? Which are, let's say 15, 20 bucks or more. Then you can bring up the card table, otherwise it's not worth it. All the rest is bulk. Which means our next focus is probably the workbench, and not so necessarily that big machine that I was aiming for. Because these things, they are still doing the job, right? Or we could buy this one at level 18, which we're almost. That's 1,500 bucks, but minus 500 bucks from the two others, which we will sell. We paid 1,000 bucks for those two. You sell them on half price, so we get 500 bucks. So that's an option at level 18 to buy one of those machines, and we'll put it on the, and it will cover. It only sprays from, as far as I know, from one side, I think. Might spray from two sides, but doesn't matter. It has two cans on each side, right? And I think 4 inside, so it will also, you don't have to refill it during the day. Only at the end of the day will do it fine. And then this one can hold, not sure, 6 or 8, but this one take care of everything. But that's for later, not that important. We are going for this machine and then sell the other two, but not necessarily, because it will cost us 1,000, but also the workbench, wherever it is costing us 1,000. So we'll probably buy this one first with our after the next day. Then we can start making the bulk, and then we can sell the bulk on all those gaps that we have on these shelves and so. Not that the bulk will make you much money, unless you put the filters in such a way that you potentially get a yellow box, which is sort of the second level of bulk. I don't even know, where can we see that? Should be able to find it here. Others, maybe. No. Cards. Booster packs. Oh, here you can probably find the bulks. Yeah, here you find the bulks. Yeah, you see? But this is not something you determine yourself, right? You put some filters on the... You have some sliders where you can put like the minimum card on 1 cent and then the maximum on $5 or so. If you put the minimum and the maximum on, let's say, minimum $1 and maximum 10 cents, yeah, then you're only going to get yellows. Then you're only going to get white boxes from the bulk. But if you put the second slider all the way to the right to $5, I will show you that when we have the workbench, then you potentially from time to time get a yellow one. And then later on, I think you can even increase that price, that maximum price. And then if there is like a card which is more than $20 or so, then you might get the purple one. That's why you're also selling it for 150. It's the market price. And then these, I don't know what you need in there. Probably which is worth more than 50 or $100, and then you can get a red box. I think it's something like that. I don't know exactly how the bulk works because it's completely random. You press a button on, it will fill up 100 random cards in a box, and you don't know what you're gonna get. You usually, from all the packs that we have opened now, you usually get 6-7 boxes, sometimes 8, and then most of them will be white, and then 1 or 2 will be yellow. The white bulk is not giving you that much, but the yellow bulk, at least you can sell those for 60 plus, so that's not that bad. But you will not, unless you keep opening packs all day long, you will not have that many bulk every day. And the same goes for the Destinies, also 4 different colors. Well, we are not on the Destinies yet, that's for later. Our next goal is level... it doesn't actually matter. For the workbench it doesn't matter. We just need $1,000 to be able to buy it. $61. I'm gonna press enter because at some point it's gonna have to charge us for this tournament here where we are supposed to bring up $50 on a prize pool. I'm wondering when we are paying that. Is it over here when we press enter, or is it when we press next day? It's not when we have the opening sign because we tried that earlier. So let's try it. Let's see what the verdict is. Obviously we bought a hunch crap, we upgraded, so we're probably gonna make a loss here. Yeah. It's still not charging us. I think when we press next day here, that's when it's gonna charge us, I think, for the $50. But we have, yeah, because we opened packs, we have now a day of 6,600 XP. Which is weird. It's counting the things we did after 9 PM yesterday again. That makes it a bit confusing. The same for the upgrade cost. We didn't upgrade anything except for we just bought 1 shelf, which is $150. So the other thing is something from yesterday. Why is it charging us so much upgrade cost? What did we buy? Which was worth 2,000. Oh, licensing. Licensing is also upgrade cost. Yeah, of course. We bought the purple box license, which is 1,200. Plus another shell, which is 1315, and then we probably bought another license or something. Okay, I understand. Yeah, yesterday we bought the orange boxes. That's where the licensing comes from. But we did that after 9 PM, so it's still charging us from whatever we did yesterday. Got you. So yeah, we made 3,468, which is basically whatever we sold plus the game. The game is making us 265, which is not great. Now that I think of it. Because didn't we make 360 yesterday? So I'm gonna have to bring down that price again. It is too expensive, we have less people playing. Although I just charge only 10%, but here we are better now though. Total visit 89, dissatisfied 11, so we are even below 10% now. Below 15% I mean, we were 25 earlier, so something happened the day before I guess. Because yesterday we had, what was it, about 90? 87 or so customers. And then we had like 20 something dissatisfied for some reason. That's the problem, you don't know why they are dissatisfied, you can't read that anywhere. The bad reviews is only for smelly people and so that you can see. Let's see, 61, we're pressing next day. And now it charges us the 50 bucks for the table. But how many people have played? Because we might be able to do the fire. 104. Yep. So we can do the fire, which is gonna cost us 70 bucks tomorrow. That's fine. But we can charge them 10 bucks an hour. Then we don't have to worry about that, about this one. Because we have less people playing because we charge too much compared to the nearby stores. So what I'm gonna do is put that back on 8 in case we ever do this again, but we are gonna go for the next one because we can unlock the fire cup. It's gonna cost us 70 bucks a day, but that's fine, we'll make 70 bucks a day from the games. And we can charge them 10 bucks an hour, which is the normal price, I'm assuming. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it on 10. More people will play, confirm the event. Open up, let's go. Everything is full sorta? Yep, whatever. Let's see what happens. You should not be complaining about the price now because we're asking the regular price for the fire event. We need another 50 players I think before we can do the wind event or whatever it was. Whatever gives you the most money, right? Because the tables are costing you money in the end anyway. If you don't put up tables, you will have more customers actually buying products. And now you never know. They might buy something at the end of the day, but they might also not. You never know. But we made quite some money yesterday, so I'm guessing today is gonna be a slow day. Unless we're gonna get some of these people. We need to keep an eye on these. If they run empty, we're gonna have to order them during the day. Otherwise, we're gonna get bad reviews. That's the problem of having only one shelf of each of these boxes. Yeah, these purples are gonna fly out of the door, I already see it. But it's okay. Like this is fine, right? She buys a lot of packs, which is a lot of XP, and she buys then 2 boxes, which gives us extra money on the top of it. 247, sure. 9:30 AM and we already made 1,000 bucks. It's gonna slow down during the day now. So we already have enough to buy the workbench in theory. Keep them coming. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is what's gonna happen. What are they? 150. There goes our money. You have to wait, mate. Better to have them wait. I have not seen them complain about having to wait on the cashier register. I'm assuming if you make that queue a bit too long, then you might have a problem, but we'll deal with that in a second. Just make sure we have enough of these. Because we see what's happening here immediately. We can deal with this line rather quickly. This is sort of the same speed if you would hire one of those slow-ass stops. They also create a line like that. And then you also have to take over from them to get rid of this line very quickly. Because that guy does like this. That first guy you hire for the cash register is sort of like this. What's going on? Press twice on the button, I guess. No, I'm going too fast. Trying to replicate that slow guy. It's sort of like this. I know from my 60-day shop, I hired that guy. Stood next to him and I'm sort of looking at the pace he's going. I'm like, oh my god. After 2 days I fired him. Thought, nope, I'll run my shop myself because that doesn't work. So that's what we learned from our 60-day shop that we run on stream on Twitch. That's the first thing we learned. Do not hire the slow guy. Wait till you're level 25 and then you can get the fastest cashier in the game. He's very fast at, that's what the thing says, very fast. And he sort of does like this, I think. You see him grab like every product, sorta. So it doesn't go as fast as you do, because you can just hold the button and it will scan everything, right? So he does like this, right? He clicks on every thing and then he deals with the people, and that's sort of the pace that the fastest guy does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, check. Tick, tick, bam. Yeah, sort of like this, but that's fast enough to get people out of the not too long queue. And once we get that guy, that's what we're aiming for in these episodes. That's our first long-term goal. Get that guy. And then we also don't have to worry about anything else. Because then he will do the cash register, deal with the customers, and then you can keep an eye on every box here. We can just restock then during the day, and our mate will take care of the cash register. No problem. I don't know, because we now have the 4, for our tables, we have the 4 nature elements. Fire, wind, earth and water, and I'm assuming they're all the same. But we'll have a look at it. Let me have a look. So the fire, 70-10. The earth, oh, we don't know. We don't know. But I think it's pretty much the same. And then we get the vintage, which I know is, you can charge them $15 an hour. And then you have to pay $200 an hour upfront prize pool. Sort of what they are, they're sort of some sort of tournaments. And you put out a prize pool of, what is it now, $70 we are paying now for the fire event. Although we're not running that though. We got charged for the event from yesterday. And now today we are running the fire event. We will be, as soon as we press next day, that's when you will be charged for that event. So that's how I look at it, right? It's some sort of tournament and you give out a prize pool and then people start playing and you also charge them to play. At some point or another, we will be able to play ourselves, I believe. I don't know, I'm not familiar with all these card games, so I actually don't know how that trading game works. Holy moly, matey. Did you buy all my orange boxes? Very likely. No, they were still in there. I think we timed it right though. We focused on the packs the first couple of days before we actually started selling those boxes. And nothing much else, right? I think we bought like one of the deck box licenses, which was like 50 bucks or something. Those red cubes, that's why you see people have these red cubes on their table. That's the license, we have that license, so in theory we could be selling that. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I still do not want to dub those. So we might have to order some extra boxes for during the day of those, and in case we run out, that we can refill them. Like we did with the purples, right? Just in case somebody decides to buy 6 boxes. Machine still working over there. Just saw some smelly boys coming. Also something you need to keep an eye on. That's why you want to put your cash register in such a way that you have an overview of most of the shop, that you know what's going on. Also time to put on the lights. I also see that there are more people waiting on the tables, so that kind of suggests we need another table. If you see more and more people standing around the tables, then you might have to give them an extra table, but... On the other hand, it's not a play hall here, right? It's a shop, we need business here. Guys like this, that's what we need. 355 bucks and also good XP. 271. Good enough. So yeah, I think our strategy is still working with the packs. Makes us decent XP and the boxes will give us some money, but it's a bit harder because you're fighting with your money every time. If you do single racks with packs and then double shelves with the boxes, you will make more money but way less XP. That's probably what we will do eventually. Once we have level 25 and we have the first Destiny packs unlocked and we have our fast cashier guy, then we'll probably switch it up. And I will probably make double of these and single of those. And if you then have some extra products in your shop with the dices and the deck boxes and play mats and books and things like that, then you have enough variety that none of these things will actually go empty, or the packs already not go empty anyway. That's the other problem that you have now. Because we have more products, they are buying less packs, as you can see. They are buying boxes now. That's what people want, but we don't want that. We want them actually to buy packs. That's why the first couple of days or episodes in the series, you didn't see me put up these shelves, although we did have a license. I want them to buy packs because that gives us more XP. But we already came forward. Level 18. So we might switch it up at level 20. But I still, my goal is still 25 though, before I will change it up. I like this guy, 3 boxes, yeah, that's all fine, but it's the packs that's gonna give us in the XP. This is just 100 XP now. If we don't have the boxes, then he might buy 20 packs, which also gives us more than 100 XP actually. 150. Let's have a look on the machines. Still spraying? Yep, it's still catching them. Although this one is empty, so it does It does take the other side as well. Okay. We just need to make sure that there's any can in there and it will spray them. That's good. That's really good. That means we don't immediately need that big machine. Which means we can spend our money on the workbench. That's for the end of the day, I think. Which will be in an hour. Also, I have no idea how fast the time actually goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see. Every second is a minute by the looks of it. Compared to IRL, of course, I mean. Seems to be something like that. 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 1 second is a minute. So the time goes 60 times as fast as in real life. A little bit less than yesterday by the looks of it. We made 4,000 yesterday, didn't we? That's how it usually goes. You usually have a really good day and then you have the next day is a bit less. There seems to be a thing which comes back. It's 9 PM, boys. Get out. We're not doing overtime here. That's the same with your staff. You need to keep an eye on that. If it's 9 PM, they take up. If you still have customers on the cash register, you have to check them out yourself because your guy will be gone. Huh? At 9, I don't blame him though. He's doing a 13-hour shift, and you, I think you pay him 400 a day, so you're paying him like less than $5 an hour. I would also not do overtime if I have to work on $5 an hour. We are now at the point that we don't have to buy much extra stock here from these things, I think. Ah, look at that. This is the problem. We put in more tables, we put in these box things here, these packs are less selling now, these are also less selling. So this is the risk of putting up these boxes. People are going to focus on these things and they're going to buy less packs. So it's I should have waited. Because obviously if you're not selling these things, then they will buy those packs, which will give you more XP than these things, but less money. So yeah, we're making a bit more money. We still have to close. Thought something was wrong. Close, pay the bills. That's what we do every day. Then we can know what actually happened. Let's finish the day. 9 dissatisfied customers out of 80, that's fine. We're still around that 10%, that's what you're always gonna get. We made 4,300. We made a little bit more from the games now than yesterday. We were making 260 because our price was too high. But I still saw we had some empty chairs from time to time during the day, so we're gonna keep it on 2 tables. I'm not gonna give them 3 tables. The more tables you put in your shop, the less shoppers you will have and the less money you're gonna make. We made 4,600 almost. 4,625. Apparently. Yeah, if you add up these 2 numbers, that's what your revenue is. And now we only bought some supply, which was the purple boxes that we bought during the day. So if you do it like this, then you have a better idea what you actually did today. 3,400 profit. Now we press next day, it's gonna charge us for the games. 70 probably this time. Yep, there it goes. That's from the game from yesterday that we run. And I don't think we have enough to run the next one. Oh, we need 20 more, so we need one more day of the Fire Cup before we can do anything else. Or have a look at anything else. We do not have the rest unlocked. So we'll do it now, from now on. Don't we have an empty box here? That might go a bit faster. You don't have to do it hand by hand. You can, but you don't have to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's exactly 4. And here we need 5. Okay. 4 orange. 5 blue. Order it. And then it will be part of this day business, right? Normally I do these things overnight, let's say. But then you have some problems with your account at the end. Because then it still counts the supply costs from yesterday, and then you don't really actually make what you did this day. And I like doing it like this. You can of course hire a restocker, same problem. Huh? Slow as hell, those guys. Huh? And then you have even more business to take care of, because that guy always needs to have a restock, otherwise he's taking a break all the time and you're paying him to do nothing. That's sort of how I saw it, and then we can open those two. That was the idea. Now, what I'm going to do now is this. We're going to order one of those. And we're going to order our workbench. We have still 1600 left. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. That's something else. But so this is already for the red boxes whenever we have them. Now we need the game to work with us. And put this workbench here, but it's gonna be a problem with the frame in the cashier register. It's gonna be sharp, I think. Yeah, it might just work. Good dang. That's the workbench. Yeah, this says below maximum price, but I think it's actually maximum price. That's what I make of this. So if you have the filters like this, there are a few things we're gonna have to change. It's gonna keep 4 cards of everything in your album, but we don't need 4 cards of everything, right? We just need 1 for our collection and then potentially another one to sell. So what I'm gonna do here is put this on 3 or 2. If you want to have 2 of them, that's the thing here. If you like, if you have 3 really good cards, then it's gonna put one of them in the bulk. If you put the filter on 2. But if you put them on 2, it's gonna put you're gonna have more bulk. So I'm always putting the filter on 2. So what does that mean? That means that that last filter, if you put that on 2, then it means that it's only going to keep 2 cards of everything in your album. So like this one, we have 2 of 132. Now let's say I pull another one of those. then it's actually gonna put that $132 card. It's gonna keep 2 and it's gonna put the third one in the bulk. If you happen to draw that card one more time, the $133 or whatever it was, came down a bit in price by the looks of it. But that is fine because then you have better bulk. Then you're gonna have a yellow or a red bulk. So it's or purple or whatever colors they are. So that's why I put that on 2. I just keep 2 cards of each. One for ourselves, for our collection, and 1 to sell. And the rest goes in bulk. And what we're putting in the bulk, minimum price is 1 cent, so you put on definitely the 1 cent cards you want to get in your bulk. And then this is below maximum price is, I don't know what that means. I really don't. I've played around with that. If I kept it like this or put this on a $1, what I actually think it does is putting cards there from 1 cent to $1. Although it says below maximum price, but what is the maximum price for this bulk, we don't know. So if you have the filters like this, you're only going to get white boxes. That's something that I did notice. And if you put the filter like that, then how I interpret it is that it's going to put in everything from 1 cent to $5. And then from time to time you get a yellow as well. So these are the filters that you put in. Rarity to select, we have it on any rarity. If you want to make a bulk from only legendary cards, if you must have a bunch of double of those, that is also possible. But I'm making the mixed bulk, then that's going to give you the most boxes. And of course we're doing base because we don't have any destinies, and coast double, I don't think that's going to happen. Once we have destiny cards, we're going to also make bulk from the destinies, right? So we're just going to bundle the cards. No, we are not. This is why we have these boxes. We need a box for the white ones. And we need a box in case we do get a yellow one. And now we're just gonna bulk it, and I don't know what we're gonna get. We opened a bunch, so probably about 7 to 10. Most of them white, but there might be a yellow one here or there. Although I don't think we have such good cards that maybe. The white ones are selling for, what was it, 10, 11 bucks, something like that. Not great. But if we do get a yellow out of it, bulk, with these filters, we should be able to get a yellow from time to time. Then we can charge that for like 60, I think. Something like that, we can sell that. We haven't opened that many $10, $20 cards. That's what you need to, you need some doubles of those to be able to get a yellow, I think. So I'm assuming the first time here we're bulking, I'm guessing we're only gonna get, there we go, 7. 7 white, not enough cards double in, or not duplicates enough anymore. So we're gonna sell that. So that's all we got. Now I'm assuming, put it there. He doesn't want to put it there. Okay. That's because the other box is in the way, I think. Let's put that one on this side then. There we go. That's pretty good, actually. We have 1600 bucks left. We don't need to do much with that. We still have these things to open. We can check our album, but I don't think I have enough. That's an Excalibur, or whatever is EX. That's another EX. That's another EX. The thing is, they're all new. Once you can start getting doubles from like 13, 15, whatever, that's fine. Then you can put up your card table and put up 10 cards, which are 15 bucks or more. You always need to think on your business, right? Somebody comes in and buys a card, you want that card to be at least 15 bucks. Because if you don't have the card table, he might walk to this thing and buy this for like 30 bucks or whatever. There's no point in putting up a card table with $2, $3, and $4 and $5 cards, because then you're gonna have a lot of customers coming in buying a $2, $3, $5 card. Because there are a lot of people, well, not a lot, some will buy some extra things as well. But I think about half of the people will just come in and buy that single card. That's why you want that card to be at least 15 bucks, otherwise it's not worth to put on the table. That's how I see that. We did that in the beginning with our 60-day shop. We were constantly refilling the cards for no reason. They were selling for like 2 bucks, 3 bucks. At the end of the day, you had $1,000 instead of 4,000. So that's something we learned. We'll just bulk it, put that filter on maximum price there. And that works pretty good. If you now look in your album, and you put the filter on amount. You see, these are the cards. We still have 25 of those, which is something that makes no sense to me. So I'm not sure how that works though. If you know what I mean. How can we still have 25 of those, and 15 of those, and 14 of those, and then the thing says, hey, you don't have enough bulk. Doesn't matter if it's only 13 cents, it puts the bulk. I don't know how that shit works. We should have more bulk. Oh, I'm assuming it's not gonna, it's always going to, yeah. So yeah, it's taking one card of each here from your category. So I think you need to have 100 doubles, even if they're 1 cent, you need to have 100 different double cards to be able to make bulk. It's obviously not going to take 24 of those and 13 of those and put them in the same box. That's not, so it's not, because like here it's not longer 15, it's only 14 now. So it has taken one of those, and this was 8, it's now 7, but it hasn't taken one of those though. So I think it's take one of each, but here we have only 3 and 2, and so yeah. You're gonna have to have 100 different cards before it makes bulk. Maybe 2, I don't know. You can't select that, if like how many doubles you can have in one box. Minimum price, that's fine, right? Minimum price of the card is 1 cent, that's fine. But we are now allowing them to take cards which are below the maximum price, which are $5 below the maximum price. So you give them more cards. If the maximum price, the only thing I don't know is what is the maximum price for the bulk. I don't know. It's probably $10 or so. I think it's something like that. So it's gonna pick up cards. But then on the other hand, if you put it like that, it's gonna make cards then with a white box? No, it doesn't. Because if the maximum price is, let's say, $10, and you say 1 cent below maximum price, then it's gonna put cards in there which are $9.99 as well. If you do it like that, then it's gonna put cards in there which are maximum $5. I don't know. I've noticed it with my other shop. Like we had it on this. That what was the default? 25 cents or so. Then it's only going 25 cents under the minimum price. But then I was getting only whites. I was not getting yellows. And if I put the bar like that, then it was getting yellows sometimes. So I don't know how it exactly worked. The maximum price is what confuses me, because you don't know what the maximum price is of the bulk card. Because in theory you would think like, if the maximum price is 10 bucks, then it's only going to put cards in there which are 5 bucks below the maximum price, so 5 bucks or lower. So it actually, maybe this, you need to put it like this. But I was not getting yellow boxes, so I don't know. Let's put it on 50 cents. But it's still not going to make cards, which that's also something I don't know what's going on with that. Especially if you see that we have 25 of these and 14 of those, but I'm guessing if we scroll a bit further, it's going to be a lot of ones and yeah, twos. Yeah, it's two. If we put that last filter on 1, then it's only going to keep 1 card of each. But that would be your collection, then you have nothing to sell. So that's why I put that last filter on 2, so that I can at least. But yeah, if 2, this is not. It's every time it says 2, it's not going to put it in a box. This is why we do not have another bulk anymore. These are all 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. The rest is already gone into the bulk. So that's sort of how that thing works. Like this, it's not going to use any of these cards because we only have 2 of them. Same here, this whole page is all, oh, we have 1 tree here. So this could be a card, these 2 could be a card that they actually put in the bulk. But we don't have another, because the rest is 2. Yeah, we only have 4 pages. And even here there are some 2 twos. And 1 4. Oh, we can we filter this on amount? Yeah, we can. There we go. So it's 1, that's 12. Yeah, that's it, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 cards where we have 3 or more. Those are the only ones that can go into the bulk. All these times 2, times 2, times 2, it's not going to put in the bulk because we told them to keep 2 at least. That's why we don't have any other bulk. Okay, let's put it back on duplicates before we get confused again. That's our filter, we are putting it on duplicates. But we have now, we need 10 cards, which is 6 over there, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we put on the card table, our 10th card value is 5 bucks, which means all the rest of these cards that we can put up on the table are 5 bucks or more. That's not another. The way I see that, it needs to be at least half of one of these boxes, which means it's 16 bucks. That's how I see it. This bulk, yeah, I don't know. We can put it up for 11, 12 bucks. Depends a bit on the market price. Oh, actually, 13.70 rounded up to 14. It's pretty high actually for bulk. At my other shop, my bulk was sometimes 11, sometimes 10 bucks. So 14 is a pretty high value actually to make from the white bulks. But unfortunately, we didn't get any yellows. Let's see. Are there any shelves which need to be refilled a little bit? Yeah, this one can use another line or 2. And the rest over here. Okay. We're looking for the volume, so you don't want shelves like this here. That purple one, we don't really want that. In case some AI decides to come in. Sometimes I think they start working from the bottom. That's fine. That's good enough. We want to put some more over here at least. There we go. We might actually keep it at this. We are day 16, we are shop level 18. And we are already 2 hours in, let's see. I'm trying to keep these episodes around 2 hours or So we're probably gonna keep doing this, and we're always gonna play like 1 or 2 days. Because of course, during the night we restock a little bit, and we might play some more days once we have our cashier, because then we can do some things during the day. Now we have to do it after closing time. We have to restock and decide what we go for and so on. Other than that, the results were pretty okay. The only thing we haven't checked is the reviews. 476, so nothing happened. We had 476 yesterday as well. So everybody is relatively happy. 4 or 5 stars, that means. The smelly machine works. Actually, we could actually buy the other one. But can we get these things out of here? We can't get these things out of here, that's the problem. We should be able... oh, I can put it off. Then maybe? Nope. Okay, box it up. Sell for 250, yep. Pick it up, box it up, press the box button again, and then you can sell it. Also something I learned only on this shop. I thought we couldn't sell these things. So I was the last in my other shop. I picked them up in the box and I threw them in the bin, and then they were gone, but I didn't get any money for it. So you can actually sell them by pressing the box up button again, in my case B. And then we're gonna buy that, because that thing gave us 500 bucks now, which means we only have to pay 1,000 for this one. That's exactly what we will do. What is the benefit of this thing? Doesn't take that much more room. It stole our bottles though, because you can't take out the bottles of that machine. We need to buy one of these then. Not that they are that expensive, but because we don't have enough. Because this one machine, medium machine, does the same as those 2 small ones. And you have more opening over here, it will catch them anyway. And we can have 4 of these things in there, so you never have to worry about refilling them. Just make sure if you buy the thing that it's on. Oh yeah, I need to put it here somewhere because of that door. Do you see that door frame? The door doesn't come even to here, but it gives you the frame on the ground for no reason. You want to put that machine there, right? But then there. That's where you want to put that machine. That would be perfect, but apparently there's a problem with the door then. It should be able to catch him though. Make sure that machine is on when you buy it. Not that bad though, not that bad. Shop level 18 was our goal for this episode, which we have reached, so that we could buy that machine. And we still have enough money to actually buy the workbench as well, so we can create bulk. And this is sort of how it's gonna go now till level 25, I think. We're gonna sell some stuff, let some people play. Open some packs so that we can keep creating bulk for now. And once we have enough double cards, we will bring up the card table, which we still have here. It's boxed up, but we still have it. So that is fine now. And we still have 2 play tables, that's good enough. I'm not gonna give them more, because then too many people on that table and not enough shoppers. So in the next episode, we are probably aiming for the red ones, which are at shop level 20. It's $2,000 though, so we probably need to play a day or 2 to make enough money and XP to get to level 20 and to buy the license. And then we're gonna have to redecorate a little bit because we're gonna run out of room here. We also need to keep an eye on those card sleeves whenever the nests are available. These are XP boomers. The packs and the card sleeve, they are really good for XP. This one is 800, so we can also buy that one. This is also level 20. So then we will have 4 colors. There are 6 different ones of the card sleeves. So this one is also all part in that block of level 25, and then the next one will be level 30, which is also a big one. You can get the 64 capacity shelf thing. You can hire the fast restocker if you want to, I think, at level 30. So, but our first thing is level 25. I'm right about that, right? Recruit guy. Yeah, these slow ass guys, do not buy them. It's gonna cost you money. This is the one we want, right? Level 25, checkout speed, very fast. That's gonna be our cashier. And then, yeah, the restocker is indeed at level 30. He has very fast restock speed. But that's something, I don't know. We have some long-term goals, but the short term is gonna be shop level 20. Unlock the red packs. The red boxes are at level 23, that's for later. Then at level 25 we have the cashier, and somewhere in between. That's why I'm also slightly filling up these boxes here into the shop, because as you can see we do all kind of stuff and we still have 500 bucks. The previous episodes, at the end of the day, we usually had 50 bucks. We slightly need to start saving some money so we can buy this thing here. Then those tables can go in there, and that will be our playroom, which will be $5,000 to buy that shop. And then it will also have a sign over here, but we're just going to keep that closed the whole day, so that people have to come through here. This machine will do all the work. You never have smelly boys in there. If you keep that sign over here, which you will have over here, if you keep it closed. If you put this on enter, then people can also go in and out over here, and then you need another machine over here, or you will have smelly boys in your playroom. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep that closed, so they have to come through here, a machine will pick it up, and if not, we will have an eye on it, right? Some stinky boy comes in, he goes to the playroom, we can go behind him. Because you will see people come in and out of the shop. We will probably readjust our shop a little bit, so that we always want to keep an eye over the whole shop. Like in this case, we have an eye over the whole shop. That's fine. And then next up will be some expansion or something, probably. But in the next episode, we're probably just gonna do a day or two shopping, running, just restocking a little bit here and there, but other than that, save our money towards level 20, so we can buy the $2,000 red packs. 2,000 bucks, right? I need to keep referring them to bucks because I'm using euros, some other people USD, Australian dollars, whatever. Day 16, 8 in the morning, it's fine. We have done whatever we had to do. The only thing we have to do left is save the game. Over here, Tetramonium. Day 13, no, 16 we are. Because this thing here, I think it auto-saves at the end of the day, which means whatever you do overnight, it's not counting. So always make sure you do an extra save before you leave. And that will be it for this one. We're over 2 hours again. The last one was 2 hours and a half, I think. That was a bit too long, but we had to make some decisions and deal with some stuff in that episode. Today was a bit smoother. We actually made some good money. We are running event number 2 in the tournament series on the play tables. We might be able to do level 3 in the next episode as well. Because I think we needed about 20 players more. We can probably get that in the next day. As for now, that will be it. I will see you guys next time in episode 5. As for now, bye bye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.